Hey, how's everybody doing? My name's Lex Coupe and I'm back. I'm going to try and give you a quick little walkthrough slash review of Civilization's Revolution. Awesome game. Great game. I loved it. Single player. New game. Let's play some new games. There's 5 different difficulty levels. Obviously you can see there. There's 4 different ways to win. Technology, science, culture, and economics. So you can dominate or fly a ship into space. Have the most culture. There's a building that you got to build at the end to win, and economics, you got to have $20,000. Okay, so these are all the different characters you can pick: Romans, Egyptians, Greeks, Spanish, German, Russian, Chinese, American. Sorry, let me go back. Do it again. Greeks, Spanish, Germans, Russians, Chinese, Americans, Japanese, French, Indians, Arabs, Aztecs, Zulu, I don't know what that is, Mongols, and English. Those are the different characters you can pick. For this game, I just chose random, and I think I got stuck with English. I can't remember. So this is how it starts out. You get a guy, and you have to find a city. The settlers, their sole duty, no attack, no defense. Their sole duty is to create cities. So you start with one, and through the game you can create one, and you can send him off and make him find another city, because you don't want to just have one city. Those little things there, you can eventually fight them, but I can't fight with him because he has no attack and no defend, as you can see by the sword and the shield. No attack and no defend. So you just move around using the left joystick. You point where you want him to go. You press A to activate. B is cancel. Left is to designate where you want your character to move. Your right joystick is if you just want to look around the map. It'll like change your view to a looking glass. At this point, I was just looking around trying to find the best. The hammers that you see are like what they build, and then the apples are population growth. So like you have to have a little bit of everything, and you also get to choose your technology, which your culture is researching while you're playing the game. So it starts off with the basics, and you upgrade. Now here I was just showing you that just a little attack. You know, I'm attacking one of those little villages. And if you take them over, you get something. In this case, I got gold. It could be a type of technology. Every time you encounter an enemy in the game, it gives you he welcomes himself, and he gives you the option of peace. When you can form 3 armies into one army, and they become one massive army. So you have an army of 9, 3-3-man armies, and their strength increases and their defense increases. Every time you win so many attacks, you get to choose a type of an advantage that it's experience basically. Every 3 battles that they win, you get to choose something. And with your base, every time you upgrade your base, you can build little things for it. Library does your science, and each thing obviously does something different. You build these buildings inside your cities, and you can basically build your cities. Also, sporadically through the game, this little thing pops up, shows you who's winning in what type of position. So domination, technology, economics, and culture. And right now, Romans, which is purple, is just dominating everything. The problem with this game is they only target me, they don't target themselves. Sporadically through the game, the enemy team will come up to you and say, hey, do you want to trade? I'll trade you this for this. I usually don't trade because I don't like helping out my enemies. But if you think about it, as long as they're not winning, it's okay to trade. As long as they're offering something that's useful. And usually I think they don't. They kind of like under offer. They'll offer you something that's not as valuable as what you've already got. That's why it always says you're backward civilization. You haven't got this easy thing yet. Let me trade you for that hard thing that you just took forever to earn. I usually say no anyways because they don't give me, they never offer me a fair deal. So fuck them. And anytime through the game you can press the right bumper, which will bring up this, and this will tell you it's basically the score again, who's leading at what. And this is just me showing you a battle of how you can take over a city. If in this case I only had my 9 sharpshooters, arrow guys, shoots bows and arrows, and they beat me over and they took over my city. Now you can take the cities back through culture. Every time you meet a new guy, they say, hey, do you want to be peace? You say yes or no. You can choose. Obviously, you say yes, and at any time you can break that peace by just going to fight them, and they remind you that you have peace with them, and then you can build roads, by the way, to each one of your cities. There's just so many things that you can build inside the cities, and then from sporadically through the game, that menu that just pops up and shows you which cities are doing the best. And also when you build a building, it gives you this little demonstration of the building that you built, and then each of them have a specific ability towards the game itself. This is just her saying, if you're ever in a risk of losing the game itself will tell you who's winning and what they're winning for. So in this case, this guy's close to winning. Romans are close to winning by a culture victory. So I have to either A, dominate that city, or nuke them or something. I have to somehow kill that city. You also get great leaders that sporadically will come in your culture and in your cities, and you can settle them in the cities, and they will usually give you some sort of boost. Usually it's a culture boost, or you usually have an option. You can take the culture boost and say it'll percentage wise it'll give you so much, or it'll just give you something right away. I usually take the long run. Right there I just showed you who won and by what, and this is just the only game I've ever recorded, but I ended up losing because they won by a culture victory. Fucking bullshit. They just come out of nowhere and win a culture victory. Nah, they didn't come out of nowhere. They give you like 6 warnings. Oh, this person's this close by winning a culture victory, and you have to either beat them to the punch, or you have to destroy some of their cities or take over some of their cities. Anyways, that's my little review on the game, explaining on how it plays. It's actually a really fun game. It's not necessarily action-packed. Games usually take a couple of hours. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. Peace. This is Lex Coupe saying rate, comment, subscribe. Doochie doo skadoosh.
This is Lex Coupe. My cat's in heat, so don't forget to follow me on Twitter.